our feature presentation.
What you are about to hear may be offensive to some portions of our listening audience. If you are easily offended by references to normal human bodily, social, and cultural functions, please exercise your right to control yourself and stop listening now. That is, tune out, turn off, on, or up if you're into this sort of thing. And now, for our feature.
Understanding your radio is important. The controls are simple to operate. The most important being the channel selector. The radio should be equipped
with your favorite radio station, Big Baba Radio. You are waking up right now with that Rise and Grind Morning Show. Man, hello, everyone.
We'll put that one there for Bob.
He's not going to want to touch another man's banana.
No, I
Just
gave him
so
a bell.
I just
with
lay it over here and we'll see if it happens.
Put it in his chair.
Lay it over there.
That's going to be interesting. Today is Valentine's Day, National Cheddar Day, Get a Different Name Day, and National Pancake Day, and National Tortellini Day. And National Day, I found out that I have a personality problem.
What?
Yeah, I'm amped up today. I'm juiced up. Don't know why. The energy's back. It's been really weird. Maybe I just needed a...
Full moon.
Full moon yesterday, last night, yeah.
It's about creativity.
Full
and,
moon in
you're
Leo.
In it. You're full moon in Leo. You're in it.
Wow. It's really great. I like it. It's a way better feeling than I've been having. I might get some shit done today. By the way, we are going to have a nice little setup out there at the Edison Festival Light Parade. I'm excited about that. That's coming up this weekend. Get ready for it. Saturday. It's fun. I'm excited for it. I won't lie. I'm excited.
Me too.
Right. It's going to be fun. I know it's going to be fun.
What are you wearing?
I'm going to wear the same thing. I'm going to have two shirts.
Oh, yeah?
I will, a shirt that hopefully I'll have done today, right?
All right.
And then I have to wear the board member shirt sometimes.
Oh,
That's how I get stuff done in the beginning.
okay.
I got a board member shirt, rock that with my little badge, roll around on my golf cart. I don't get hassled.
So you're going to be like Superman. You got to go change in between. Like,
The good
find
news,
a phone
here's the
booth.
good news.
I'll bring a spare scooter that way you can zoom in.
Here's
when you
what
get a board
we
member
have.
on.
We all have responsibilities on the board.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Mine is probably priority number one, the broadcast. All right.
Yeah.
So that's important to them. So they don't bug me a lot day of because they know we got to get the broadcast.
ready.
We got to get the broadcast ready, right?
Yeah.
Right. So then, and then you get into the other part that I do, which is the marketing part. So my job is to deal with the marketing up to the day, getting it on right, making sure it's advertised right, following up to make sure it's advertised right, connecting with the media partners. That's what I do.
Making sure everybody's on
Right.
the same page.
So if they need someone to talk to the news, they're going to call me.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm gone. And by the way, I think that was their gimmick. They came up and asked me about that, and I think that's the deal. News cameras everywhere on Saturday. They're like, "You're going to be our spokesperson, right?"
Oh.
I said, "Absolutely.
So
I
you just
know
have
the
to-
entire history."
Just line them up.
The guy who they normally have do it is like this is the 87th annual Edison Festival of Light that created from the great man Thomas Edison and goes through this whole thing, right?
Right.
And it
Tells you his shoe size and everything else.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Like knows everything.
And you're like, wow, cool.
Yeah.
Although, I think people really want to know, is the parade going to start on time? Is it going to be a good time? And I will tell you this.
Yeah. Who's in it?
They are, bam, on time. If the parade is going to start at 7, it starts at 7, bro. I'm just telling you.
No joke.
Not 7:05. And those dudes are, hey, listen, they'll be up to if you're like in the front,
Yeah.
right? They'll come up to you and be like, 45 minutes will start. 30 minutes will start. 25 minutes
Oh
will
my
start.
God, that's a lot of anxiety.
Right. And so by the time it starts, you're like, man, we gotta go. They told us 26 times.
Get all jacked up.
I feel like I'm doing
I
something
gotta
wrong.
go just to get away from this guy.
It's such a good time. It truly is a good time. It's Valentine's Day Eve. Do you know which 7-Eleven you're going to hit when you realize tomorrow afternoon? You know, that's the thing that I do miss about my wife working somewhere outside of the house.
What?
I can send her flowers to the office. You
Oh,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That's a flex.
It is a flex. It's a flex for us.
Right.
too.
It's a flex for you and it's
Yeah.
a flex for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, when-
Because when you can
Everybody.
send them to the office, you were like, hey, hey, flower guy, what's up? Yeah, I'm looking for a dozen roses for Valentine's Day to drop off my wife's house. Yeah. No, I don't want that $49.99 special. Hell no, man. Every dude in the building gonna have the $49.99 special. All
and
right?
the judge.
All right, I'm gonna need at least a 149, 159, somewhere right around there.
Damn.
And I'm gonna need to make sure it's the best roses you got in the building, dog. Well, can we work this out?
Special color or red?
Because
Yeah.
you got to. You got no choice at that point. You got to be ready to go, man.
And as an office girl, I will tell you, we do watch everybody that gets flowers, and we compare mentally. We're like, even though they come, like, oh my god, how cute, how nice, or whatever. But we're like, did you see hers? Did you see Susie's? Damn, you know, like we do that.
Absolutely.
we do that.
It's a flex for a dude. So I'll go get her flowers now, and I'll flex to myself, and I'll be like, see, I told you could do it.
Right. Now you just got to post it on Facebook and tag me so I can go, oh my God.
Sarah, I'm like, why is Betty tagging my...
You got to be sharper than that.
She's our office lady.
Everybody's getting flowers. Send an edible arrangement. Send something different. That way they're like,
Well, you know what's funny
that
is
stands out.
my wife one time told me years ago, she goes, I don't like flowers,
Yeah.
and I like plants.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Awesome.
So
So
now-
now she gets plants all the time. Izzy, my daughter, gets flowers from her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Comes home. We don't have a vase, a vase, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. And she goes, you know why we don't have any vases? Because you don't buy me any flowers. And I'm shocked, stunned in the corner trying to figure out how to get out of this, right? Because
Yeah.
I thought I've been buying plants. I thought I've been doing the right thing,
Right.
right?
yeah, I've been honoring your request.
Things change and you haven't.
I said,
noticed.
I got it. So this year, she
Guilty
can.
as charged.
I'm not buying the roses this year based on the flower.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a badass vase
Oh.
because that's the deal this year. Like,
Upgrading the vase.
Right. Upgrading the. And I might get her like
Vase or
6.
vase? Vase?
I don't.
Vase.
It depends on if you're France or French.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Vase.
What if
I
English
guess.
is my second language? Which one
I
am I
don't
using?
know. I don't know. Like I don't know why I keep forcing myself to say vase.
You just like to sound fancy.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. I know
you
that
do.
when I
I'm
do
gonna start
trivia,
recording
I
you.
absolutely do not like
Yeah.
to sound fancy.
Just make sure you don't put them in an urn or something like that.
I
'cause
don't
those
have
get
the
fancy.
ability. You know, it's one of my fears in life. Like
That you're
sometimes
gonna
I
end
hear
up being
people
fancy on
no,
accident?
that I hear people talk and they're using these really in-depth words.
Yeah.
And I'm more of a direct person who uses simple words to get to my point across, right?
Right.
And I'm like, wow, if I have to get an argument with this dude, I'll probably lose.
But you are going to Target.
Because I don't know what he's saying.
I like Target, all right? And I call it Target because that's what my family calls it. But I am going to get a vase
I
at
like
Target.
the Dollar Tree.
You know what's funny is it might be a problem. I don't know. I might have something going on now. Like I told you, I got a personality problem. Right at the beginning of the show, I started it by saying that because last night and the night before, we're done with trivia, there's a question about France.
He likes that French
So
restaurant, McDonald's.
I said between so-and-so and France. And everybody was like, France?
Viva la revolution!
Maybe I'm French in my previous life. I don't know.
ahead.
I don't know. Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't.
Croissant.
Croissant, I like croissants. I do like
Get
croissants.
a croissant.
I like crepes.
Well, I was shopping at Target for my
He goes
boss.
gets a breakfast sandwich from Burger King. I want a
Burger
croissant.
King. The Burger King.
The Burger King.
La-
The Burger King.
Le Burger King.
Nobody likes the Burger King.
Le Burger King.
I can't help myself now. Michael Jackson. His oldest son, Prince, is 28. Football Hall of Famer Randy Moss is 48. Singer Robbie Williams is 51. Kelly Hu turns 57. David Naughton is 74. And Peter Gabriel is 75 years old this morning. Good morning. I hope you are starting off your weekend amazing. Yes, I said weekend because, ladies and gentlemen, that's what it is. The weekend starts on Thursday. Everyone knows it.
Yeah. Friday, we're just there to check in. That's it. That's just make an
Right.
appearance.
Everybody's like, what was that?
I don't think people get anything done on Friday.
Not in Florida.
No.
Rush hour on
Everywhere you go,
Friday
it's
in
just
Florida is 3 o'clock. You don't believe me? Go stand out on the bridge.
Everybody leaves early.
Everybody. They're like, oh, did I tell you I had a doctor's appointment?
Oh.
Right?
Yeah, it's at 3:45.
Yeah.
So I probably won't make it back.
I gotta get going by 2:45.
Right.
Hit the parking
My
lot by 3.
My doctor's in Marco Island.
Yes. And you know how traffic is now. You know, it's like,
I better go at 2.
yeah. You know what? Let me
Yeah.
just call out.
And I'm having a pretty big procedure done, so I might not be back on Monday.
No. Antibiotics
See you-
are
I'll
weird.
see
It's
you
my whole
next
problem
Tuesday.
with corporate America. They got to be way more. Listen, I have a dream, and that dream involves this. That's why I'll never give up on this, and because I want this broadcast pedestal in some kind of barn, right? Like a big, like steel building.
Yeah.
And it has all the news and everything going on. And when we go live, it's like less of a show and more of a conversation on what's going on throughout the day. And we're
Like a lounge?
And we're like a lounge, and you're watching all the news stations, and you're like, hey, let's pull up Fox News right
Yeah.
now on camera 6. Right, and they pull it up. Like, look, what are they saying right now? What's going on? Like, and just it's like a morning brew, like sitting out, hanging out, and
Yeah.
having this lounge vibe. I just think it will do better. By the way, that's what morning news is, and basically, I don't know if you realize this. This is almost more of a television station than a radio station.
Right.
Yeah. But then I gotta shave my legs. Because now you get to see your legs and everything. It makes it more complicated. I need a raise.
DOJ
You got
announces
expenses.
DOJ announces lawsuit against New York, Hochul, and State AG James over sanctuary status. The Justice Department announced yesterday it is suing New York State over its policy limiting cooperation with federal immigration enforcement, with Governor Kathy Hochul, State AG Attorney General Letitia James, and DMV Chief Mark Schroeder, and AG Pam Bondi's crosshairs. This is a new DOJ Bondi announced. New York has chosen to prioritize illegal aliens over American citizens. It stops today.
Ooh. Welcome back.
Pam Bondi ain't no joke, y'all. Like, she was in our state. She's our people. Like, she ain't no joke.
She was
You're all gonna find out. Good morning, Chris. Good morning, Jamie. Great to have everybody with us this morning. It's great to see you live on the Joshua Tree stream on this amazing Thursday morning. Shocking amount of Travis Kelce could earn if he becomes an NFL analyst in the retirement talk. There is a $6 million option for him to go a year at ESPN.
Really?
So imagine you're going to
Just
make
take it.
$6 million a year and never take another football hit the rest of your life.
Take it. Why not? I mean, he's probably already made a lot of money, and then now this is just cake. This is like dessert.
I don't need this anymore.
Yeah.
But does Taylor Swift lose interest if he's not a football player? I don't know either. It's something you're going to have to find out about.
Oh, come on. She
She
dated,
will eventually anyway. That's the way it always
The social media, I disagree. I will say that this is going to be a massive wedding that the world will want to see that they will not share with anyone.
You think they won't share anything?
No,
She
it's
won't
going to be
even-
like a royal wedding. Like, you're going to be able to see everything before it, but not the actual ceremony.
But we can see Taylor Swift when she's tipping the wait staff at an event. Like, randomly, someone will pull out a camera and she's tipping people.
Yeah.
So we should be able to watch the
You
wedding.
think that was staged?
Of course. Of course. I mean, you can't record her without her knowledge. Like, she knows what's up.
I got to see this video. Do you have it coming up later in your TikTok?
No, but I
Yeah.
should.
Right. I know. I want to see it. I haven't seen it yet. The social media platform X reportedly will pay Donald Trump $10 million to settle a lawsuit over suspension of his account in the wake of the Capitol intrusion on January 6, 2021, which was then called Twitter and is not owned by Elon Musk. The settlement was reported by several media outlets late last month. Meta, the parent company of Facebook and Instagram, paid $25 million to Trump to settle a 2021 lawsuit over its own suspension of his accounts following the Capitol attack. His Facebook was reinstated in February 2023 after X did that in November 2022.
So who pays it at this point?
Elon, you got my 10 mil? Don't come to work today unless you got my 10 mil, huh?
Right. Bring it.
Yeah, but does Elon pay it or do the previous owners pay it? Because that's where the
I don't know, but
suit
I'm going to tell
started.
you got 10 million of my money. I'm going to need you to bring it in to work with you, okay? I wanted in
That-
small
no,
bills.
No, I want it right now.
I wanted in small
now.
bills, and I wanted in cash. I want it to be all mine. I want you to bring it in briefcases.
Bring
and I
it
want
in
the
pennies.
briefcases to be brown.
Bring it in pennies. We're low on those.
Right. Go get all the pennies.
Mobster, man. That's gangster as hell, just so you know. Are you going to suspend my accounts? Oh, thanks.
Right?
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So great. Lee, good morning. Nice to see you, Lee.
They suspended my account, too. I could get in line for this.
Right. Texas County approves holding election to make SpaceX Starbase its own city.
Who are we going to put in there? Who are we going to send up there?
Yesterday, a Texas county approved holding an election sought by SpaceX that would let residents living around Elon Musk's company decide whether to formally create a new city called Starbase. The election was set for May 3rd, and votes can only be cast by residents living near the launch site, which is currently part of an unincorporated area of Cameron County, located along the U.S.-Mexico border. Hello. Nice to see you. Great to see you guys. Good morning, Christy. Good morning, Christy. It took her a long time to be open the live feed to full screen. I don't know.
It's been slow because I noticed that we were getting people in the chat and the numbers weren't reflecting that we had them in the chat.
Facebook is still playing its game. We're not getting data.
They're probably being audited right now by Doge.
Why is our audio based?
Yeah.
The only numbers we're actually getting are YouTube and X. We're not getting any numbers off Facebook. According to
On
Facebook,
that number.
we're not
Yeah.
connected.
But if you go to Facebook, we're there.
Correct. We're there. We're
Yep.
streaming. We've got audience
But on
there.
our
We just can't
analytics,
see it.
not happening.
Yeah, Facebook's getting right now audited by Doge. That's probably what's happening.
Right.
By the way-
like, slow everything down.
I think it's cool, but the people of the county have to be cool with it because they're going to lose that part of the county to its own separate thing. And this is something that you have to be careful with. This is a double-edged sword,
Yeah.
okay? It sounds cool. We're not living there, all right? But imagine if somebody was like, oh, we're going to take a piece of Lee County and just make it something else,
Right?
right? You'd be like, wait a second. That's bullshit.
What
That's
part?
our, yeah.
Suncoast, where are you going?
Who's going to own that?
Where are you going to go?
And why they get their own special privileges?
Yeah.
And there's already things like this. Disney was one of them, and Disney's not the only one that was out there
Yeah.
that have that special special deal.
Disney's changing a lot of their ideas, too.
Yeah,
I've
good
noticed.
idea.
I wonder why. They're now leaving it up to the
Listen,
parents.
the world flows with the way the money flows, and if the money is being pushed, as we obviously saw, and from what Sean told me this morning, is going to be told by Trump later on today, where all this money that they found all across the world.
Yes.
All right. If that's the case,
Things are going to be popping
right.
big time.
But
Yeah.
you're going to realize that, oh my God, they spent $10 billion on, making sure that every workplace had 5 homosexuals. I don't know, whatever you want to say, like, some kind
Right.
of DI or something like that. And then you're going to realize, I realize why. Here, I'll give you a good one.
Yeah.
There's going to be some money that they found that went to push getting the vaccine.
Yeah.
Okay. They're going to find that. All right. They may not announce that.
Probably
But
paying
something
artists or
like
something,
that.
yeah.
And then you're going to realize, now I get why my company was pushing a vaccine mandate. Because they were going to get some kind of tax credit or get some kind of benefit from it.
Right.
Some of the examples he had last night were like they paid millions and millions and millions for somebody to walk into a store and stand there for 15 minutes and observe shoppers. That was
Right.
like $9 million.
What?
And he was literally saying it's obvious with something like that there's fraud and the money's just filtering back into other people and we're going to find them too.
So 115-minute standing there, and then I get a couple $1 million. I'm in.
Yeah.
You're not winning that. You go after the people that did it. That's all day long. But
Yeah.
if they stood there for 15, I don't care if they took the $9 million
Yeah.
and they stood in front of a Walmart for 15 minutes every day for a month and they did their due diligence according to the contract.
Then that's
Money's
it.
paid, dog.
Yeah.
Don't.
You're not getting
Now,
you're not
you wanna-
getting them,
you
but
wanna
you're
get
shutting
somebody.
it down.
You want to get the person who signed that contract with them,
Right.
who made that deal with them. That's the person who's doing something shady.
Oh my God.
Well, and
that
he's
just
also-
made me realize. Remember when we used to get like, hey, do you want to be part of a survey? Do you want to be part of a survey? We'll pay you like whatever, $20 to do the survey. What if they're getting like they got like $1 bazillion and they're just like, here's $20, do a survey. That's it.
Absolutely.
That means
That's
that means you got lowballed. You could've
Well, no, it
negotiated
means
for
they
more
were
money.
probably making $60 a survey.
Yeah.
That's what that means. It's a cost of goods sold fraction.
Yeah.
They were making no less than $60 a survey. If they were paying you $20 for the survey,
Yeah.
they're making $60.
That's what this.
Probably 100.
Yeah, that was all. Yeah.
Probably closer to 100. In a big corporation environment
Yeah.
like that.
Dang.
But also maybe lower than that, because if you can hit every resident in the world,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's money. You take 3 cents off. You're going to take $1 off every American,
Right.
or 20 cents off every person in the world.
Yeah. Last
Like-
night he was talking a lot also about they're just not negotiating contracts. People are just sending contracts in and they're just like pencil whipping them, signing them off. Don't care about the prices. And he was using Air Force One as an example of how he lowered that like $1 billion or something like that just by saying no, he wasn't going to sign it unless it was under this amount, and then they just change it to that amount and change
Because
the,
they overprice
things.
everything. Because you're the, it's like
You're
you're
talking
the
a lot
wedding
about
of America.
cost of good contracts that were going 10 times over budget and they were still paying for them and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
First off, let me just say, all the stuff that we put on Air Force One should be free because we pay you guys to make it. So
Right.
we're going to need a piece of it.
Right.
All right?
It's kind of like my
We
product.
buy a lot of it for all of our other things. I ain't paying for it for Air
Right.
Force.
You need the petroleum, I pay for
And
that.
that's who Trump is. That's who that guy's going to be. What do you mean $1 billion?
Yeah.
Where are we buying this stuff? Are we buying the stuff for the plane to protect it from us?
Yeah.
Right.
Are we filtering our own money? I like it.
Yeah, he was talking about a lot about the Roosevelt also. There's all kinds of new stuff on the Roosevelt that they paid outrageous.
What's the
outrageous-
About the
Roosevelt?
hotel?
No, the aircraft carrier.
Oh.
And there's all kinds of new stuff on there that just doesn't work, and they paid a fortune for it. They paid a
You're
fortune
seeing this
for
on
it.
Real News or on
This was
on,
Trump
on
talking
the
last
internet?
night.
Yeah,
Oh,
he,
really?
He doesn't
This was
watch
out of Trump's
my
mouth.
stuff.
Okay.
This was out of Trump's mouth on the news last night.
I don't know. I don't remember saying that. I was tired.
Apparently, they created
A button that doesn't work.
elevators that are magnetic, and they're having problems with them in some way. He didn't get specific on the problems, but the magnetic elevator is not lifting the planes up to the flight deck like they need them to. There's 3 or 4 other catapults. The catapults are electronic instead of hydraulic and don't work properly. All kinds of stuff. It was budgeted. He said, I think if I remember right, he was saying it was budgeted at $6 million and went up to 18, or $6 billion and went up to 18. I don't remember the number exactly, but it was
Somebody
3 to 5 times the budget costs and stuff just don't work.
I love to hear when like somebody that actually works on the aircraft carrier, like, thank God they're
Yeah.
gonna get rid of those electronic things.
Oh,
Yes.
it's so stupid.
Let's go
yeah.
back to the way they were before.
Right.
Or imagine today being the guy that didn't know there was a problem and he's on it today listening to Trump yesterday.
What?
Right. What do you mean they kill people?
What do you mean the elevator don't work? It just falls down.
I'm in it right
Don't,
now.
hey, guy. Are you the new guy? Yeah. Do me a favor. Go get that underneath there real quick.
Right.
Go ahead and hold the plane, ride the elevator up this morning.
Press the button.
Texas. Oh, I already told you that. All right, now here's something I want to get into because this is something that we talked about briefly. Do you remember the Super Bowl reporter who died and there was no explanation?
Yes, the Latino from.
Yeah. Do
Yes.
you have anything you're seeing on TikTok about this?
Yes, there was a woman that was involved.
All
They've
right.
seen her coming out of his room at 4:00 and 4:00 in the morning, and they didn't get to him till they did a wellness check, I guess, after he was supposed to be somewhere.
Two so-called Bourbon Street hustler suspects arrested in connection with the Super Bowl reporter February 5th death can be seen in a new security photo from Kenner, Louisiana hotel where the reporter died just before authorities found him. Adam Manzano, a 27-year-old Telemundo reporter based in Kansas City, Missouri, to cover the Super Bowl. He was found dead on February 5th. The same day, security footage from the Comfort Suites Hotel in Kenner allegedly showed Danette Colbert entering his room and Colbert leaving by herself later on, according to Telemundo 39. Colbert, 45, whom Kenner police described as a career criminal, is facing 4 counts of being a fugitive, 2 counts of traffic violation. Who cares about that? And 1 count of purse snatching, 1 count of aggravated device fraud, 1 count of illegal. Where's the murder?
Well, that's the whole thing. They can't. She just was. They saw her coming out of the room, going in with him and coming out of the room, but there was no. I guess nobody saw her do it. Because they found him dead after. I don't know how this is working, but most people would be arrested immediately.
She's not arrested yet?
No.
She's a fugitive.
Yeah.
They can't find her. That's what it is.
Yeah, she's like a street. She's out on the streets, doing this kind of stuff. This is what she does out there. And now he has a very sad story because his wife died like a year ago, and they have twins, I believe. They have babies, like babies. So his wife died. He's a reporter, and all of a sudden now he's dead too. So now his kids are like literally have no parents. Just crazy.
I feel bad for that family. It's horrible. And a street hustler of all things, like a street hustler of all things.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
And she looked messed up too. They showed her picture. She looks messed up. Like you could tell.
Good morning, Selena. Thank you. Good morning. Welcome to the Joshua Tree Stream. Great to have you on the show today. It's weird. It's weird.
Very weird. Very weird. Did he, was he trying to go out for a good time with somebody and then he picked up like the worst criminal on the street to do it with? I don't know.
Oh, you don't know what this is?
Drugs?
Yes.
Yes. Obviously, he had to do something with that, but.
Hey, you looking for a little baby? And you're like, yeah. And then he's like, I'm not home. I'm away in the Super Bowl.
My
I'm
wife
gonna party.
is dead.
Right. I'm gonna party a little bit.
Yeah.
And he probably did party a little bit and just
a lot of it, obviously.
Right. Don't be a Kansas City fan to do drugs. We're gonna learn that real quick.
She probably gave him fentanyl. I bet you fentanyl's gonna come up in his stuff.
It seems like her scam is also probably like doping the people, stealing all their stuff, and leaving.
Yeah, that's her. That's her game.
And it seems like he just took too much.
Yeah, it sounds like that's her game. Like she goes in there, but then this one just happened to die.
Right.
And who knows how many others that haven't been linked to her, but this one they saw her coming in and out.
Yeah, how many others aren't reporters
right,
at the Super
famous
Bowl
people
weekend,
that
right?
people care about.
Right.
Other people that like, oh, where's Joe? I don't know, and then you just find out he died.
Horrible. It's a horrible story.
Yeah.
Did you know there's going to be a headline you're going to see all across the world, ladies and gentlemen, and that headline is recording captured the chilling sound of Titan submersible's final moment.
Oh, yeah.
Have you listened to it?
Yeah.
Do you hear anything?
No.
I mean, there's something there that you can hear, but is it that? I have no idea.
No, I don't
No
hear
idea.
nothing. I heard nothing.
I listened to it like 6-8 times because I thought the same thing you did. I'm like, what in the world? And I had to put it on the big speaker out there and really crank it up. And I mean, you can hear something, but it's recorded from 900 miles away.
What do you hear? Shit.
Yeah, you hear.
That's it. It's like it sounds like bubbles underneath the water, and I'm like,
Yeah, it could have been a million other things. It's hard to say.
okay, there's
Right. Fake
bubbles underneath
headlines.
the water.
Clickbait.
Yeah.
Clickbait.
Well, I mean, how long does it take for sound to get 900 miles away, and how distorted is it going to be by then? How can you be sure it's that anymore?
So yeah, I don't know. They're trying to make it sound like there's more to it than what you actually hear. There really isn't.
It seems like they're trying to get us to talk about it again.
Yes.
Right.
They're bringing us back. Why?
Right. Why do they want you to relive this thing?
What's going on?
Right.
They want who else they gonna stick in a submarine? I don't know.
This is what P. Diddy should have done, is faked his death on a submarine just like the rest of these 4 people. I'm not saying that. I don't want to get into some kind of conspiracy theory, but I already said it once before, and I'll say it 100 times. This thing here is a strange incident.
Yeah.
And you have to be some kind of special narcissist to want to get inside something that is cranked closed by a ratchet set to go deeper than any human's ever gone. What
Right.
are you doing?
With no safety cable, no safety, nothing, no plan.
No plan.
No plan.
If shit goes south, you're dead.
Not even scuba gear. Like, well, you got nothing?
You're
You
not
just
gonna-
going down there?
What would happen if you popped your head out of the sub at that depth in your scuba gear?
The same thing that's going to
You're-
happen if
you're-
I just
right,
drown
We'd
in
hear
it.
that. We'd
No.
hear that same noise about
you just
900
pull
miles
up.
away. Hear the. That'd be it.
Here's
I don't know.
in real life, though, if that story is as true it is, and there's a video of them seeing like half of the submersible on the bottom. That's the first video I've seen of a piece of submersible, and I was like, that's weird. I don't. And once again, these are one of those things where I'm like, I feel like they're trying to change my thoughts on something or something I
That's
remember.
why that devilfish came out of that water.
So, like something you remember that you don't remember. Do you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah, the Mandela effect.
Like, right, the Mandela effect. We messed it with a time continuum, and this is one of those things. I don't remember ever seeing footage of the submersible on the bottom of the ocean floor.
No.
I don't either. I was
And now
thinking
when
that
I
too.
clicked on that link, I saw that, and I was like, "Well, that's weird because I don't ever remember seeing that."
We jumped timelines.
Well, and if
off
And
we
each
I feel
other.
like they never found it. They said they never found it.
And that's what I thought too. And now all of a sudden they're showing it. And if they were
Bam!
showing it, why does the audio make a difference? If we're looking at a picture of it, who cares what it sounded
Bam!
like when it happened?
That's all I have to say. Because on the 7th, people that are like our Looney Tune people that we follow, at least the one that I follow, that everybody's like saying, we jumped the timeline on February 7th, and you're gonna see things that are gonna come up that you're gonna assume that that you never saw before, and people are gonna say, yeah, that's what it was. That's it. It's the submarine.
Right.
Because we never saw the friggin' submarine, and now there's pictures of the friggin' submarine all
And
over
I
the
feel
bottom
like
of the
we
ocean.
were in depth on that story. Like
Right.
we were knee deep talking about that on the stage.
Timeline jump.
Well, we
Mandela
were on it
effect.
early.
We
We
just
were
jumped
on
the timeline.
I think when we were talking about it on the show, we were talking about it before they found the actual thing or whatever.
I don't remember them finding it.
ever them finding it or seeing pictures, but we were like on the second day, which they hadn't even come
God,
close
I
to
wish I
knowing
would have
was
paid more
happening.
attention.
I mean, they were 4 or 5 days
Right.
in before they decided.
You know?
what
Did I
was
lose interest? All right. Do
I
I not
lost
remember it,
interest in
or
it.
did I lose interest in the story?
Right. I just remember I don't want to be those people. I don't care how rich I am. You know, that's all I kept thinking about instead of paying attention to the details.
Wow, that's
We just jumped the timeline. That's why. See, that we never saw like any like bottom ocean view of anything.
sub. You should put the
But,
sub.
You know, the thing that got me too is I was under the impression it was like too deep that we are never going to find it because it's too deep.
Right.
Right.
But they dive the Titanic all the time. That's what it was going down to look at.
They don't dive. They got a
Well,
Yeah,
they
a
go
drone.
down. They go
A
down
water
there.
drone.
Yeah, they go down to the Titanic all the time.
right.
That's where this was at. It was looking at the Titanic. So it's not like it went down another 5,000 feet beyond where we can get to.
Find me that ship. Find me that submarine.
In the video they showed of it that I saw this morning, which we'll probably never be able to find again because they quickly fixed the time continuum.
Right.
When I found that story today and I saw it, it was like the perfect video. Like it was like the half of the sub
There.
That's it.
That's it. We never saw that.
I never saw that.
Last year,
And if you
We did
in
not
the,
see
click
this.
on this, it's a picture, but you could just click on it. Go right. Like, where'd you go? Where'd you
dude,
go?
we totally
Ad World.
we're totally in a Mandela effect. We thought that thing had gone.
Because they'll show all the other. They'll show. No, they're not. The Ocean Gate logo was in the video that I saw this morning. Of that right there, of them finding this with the
There's a
Ocean Gate logo.
printed on the side of the
Right.
screen.
Now, this doesn't.
Who
This-
went that low and didn't
I
blow
just want to
up?
say, this doesn't make sense. That thing is not imploded.
Right. That's not a picture of an imploded. nothing.
Right. That's
No.
not imploded. I'm having issues here. All right.
That's almost like a crash landed airplane.
Right.
right.
Or the alien coming out of the ocean.
But look at this. This is weird the way this is like blowed out. Is that a hole in there, or is that just a weird angle for it?
Or
showing
maybe it won't.
mechanics?
Maybe it didn't. It also didn't implode the Titanic. So maybe it's made of steel that, that.
It might have been a window burst and it just sprayed in with pressure. Or
Right.
something.
Right. What? That's crazy. I don't remember ever seeing that though. Just for the record,
Me
No.
either.
maybe they just released the video. Hunting in September 16, 2024.
Where's the logo?
I don't remember that.
It's only on the one that's floating right there on the side.
Right, but that's a picture of it. No, we got
New
this.
Titan sub photo released as human remains recovered. Do you remember that?
No.
October 11th, 2023. I don't remember that. I don't remember them ever finding any remains.
No.
This is really weird. Are you guys following along with us? If you're watching right now on the Joshua Drew stream, I'm really having a moment right now where I feel like something. Click on that, please.
Which one?
Right there. No, up one more. There you go.
It's like I told you, the Mandela effect. I'm actually like researching a lot of stuff from Mandela effect right now, and I feel it.
A new image
That's
shows
a different picture.
remaining
Look at this
debris.
picture. That's a totally different picture than what we were just seeing.
That's not even
That's not even the same
the
thing.
same thing. You better take a screenshot of this before Mandela.
Who
effect
said?
makes it
Who said
disappear.
that there was a? When did you see that? It was the 7th that we jumped on a time continuum.
Yeah, time. Yeah, we
That
jumped.
makes
Taiwan's on
perfect
the
sense
7th.
to where I had to reset everything.
Really on the
So
7th?
no, so that was it was right before my birthday. I started having like it was like the energy was off. Everything was
Yeah.
off. Like everything was off. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What is going on?
Yeah. They said we
And
just.
for me, I'm not one that believes that, that you have bad days and good days. There are days influenced by different energies,
Mm-hmm.
and if it's going south, you have to change your energy. If it's going too far north, just by the way, because that can happen too. Things going too fast.
Yeah.
You got to change your energy and slow it down. And that's
It's
how I
the
look at
balance.
life.
Okay,
It's
so
the balance of
check
energies.
this out.
Legit. Yeah, they're saying that
Watch
the 7th.
this.
Everybody that I listen to that
What
talks
are
about this
believed to be human remains from 5 passengers? What do you find that you believe to be human? You found human remains or you didn't? What do you find that you believe to be human remains?
It'd be hard to believe you find human remains in the ocean.
Yeah,
At that depth, and
But also
that
have-
haven't become fish food.
but also be unsure
Immediately.
whether it is. or not.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense.
This story is weird. I don't remember any of this. Maybe I'm off though.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I
Believed is like they left them there and then they came back like a few months later and then were like, oh, I hope it's that. I don't understand. How do you believe it's either they're in there or they're not? I don't
it's
get
weird. The whole story is kind of cringe.
it. Yup.
It's something that you definitely should follow a little bit more in depth. I'm gonna save this story because the new report raises questions about Stephen Twitch Boss's marriage to Allison Holker. Have you been following that?
I just started like following.
Right.
What you got?
The mother-son duo opened up about the experiences following Boss's tragic passing in 2022, as well as Allison Holker's revelations, including in her claim that she found hidden drugs in the closet. Stephen Boss felt silenced in his own home in a particularly emotional moment. I want to get more. I want to read this before I get into this, so I want
Yeah.
to hold this.
Okay.
I want to know more about this story, and I think it's important to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I got to give you a wrap up before we run the break for the hour and get ready for 3 men and a lady. So I'll give you this real quick. Donald Trump said he will meet with Vladimir Putin to negotiate peace in Ukraine, and their first sit down will likely be in Saudi Arabia. He made an announcement in the Oval Office after holding a 90-minute phone call with the Russian leader. Trump said, "We expect that he'll come here, and I'll go there, and we're gonna meet also probably in like Saudi Arabia for the first time, and we'll hang out there. We'll buy some oil and play a little gambling, have a good time, and then bam, Ukraine war will be over because you'll be scared."
Right. Oh boy.
What are you doing, Putin?
That's exactly how I've envisioned it.
Yeah.
By the way, I totally see it this way.
But
What are you doing, Putin?
So-
I take a little break. I was coming back, and you go crazy.
I picture Trump hitting a pinata while he's talking to him for some reason.
Just walking around his office with a golf club banging on the floor.
I'm going to kill you. That's going to happen. Whether it's in my first year or my last year, it's up to you.
Mm-hmm. Make it happen.
This is great. By the way, this is everything I believe, and I hope that my beliefs stay the same because I believe in a the difference in the two, if you need a real difference, there's in the two parties.
Yeah.
Republicans whoop people's ass and tell everybody shut up, and we're a strong country, and we don't mess around, and we show our strength. And
the other one plays nice
no,
until you take a lot of
they're your public defender who takes the plea deal.
Yeah.
That's who they are.
Just to keep the peace. Right. You're like, and then at the end, like they like rob you blind, so you have to get up and like get pissed off.
And they don't feel bad that you got sent to prison for life for shoplifting.
No.
Because they made a plea deal.
Right. Because they got
four
other people
They didn't
out.
have to go to court. And
They got
it was
4
all
other people better.
paperwork.
Yeah. Right. And this guy was new, and we wanted to give him a chance.
Right.
He's our new pick.
Get out of here. Get out of here with that. I'm just saying it.
Get out of here.
Unprovoked shark attacks worldwide fell by about a third in 2024. We stopped pissing off sharks. That's great. Elon Musk Tesla appears to get a $400 million contract from the U.S. State Department, even as Donald Trump's buddy looks for budget cuts with the Department of Government Efficiency.
Yeah.
I love it. Hey, look, if you find the $400 million, we'll buy Teslas for everybody.
It's yours. Yeah, it's kind of like, well.
And Greenland.
Oh, man, what else do I have for you? About 75,000 federal employees accepted Donald Trump's buyout offer, which was closed to applicants as of last night. The final buyout tally comes after a federal judge lifted a pause on the program earlier on the day. The figure confirmed by the Office of Personal Management Office represents about 3.3% of the federal government and $2.3 million workers.
You have the screen up for.
Stop worrying about the lag. Lag is huge today. That was like 5-10 minutes ago.
Wow, weird.
Oh, the lag is huge. Look, I'm holding paper.
If you let this one confuse you,
by the way,
it's way behind.
They didn't used to do that. That's new.
Yeah.
It used to be about 10 to 15 seconds behind.
I
But
used
now
to be
this
able
is days.
to have conversations straight to that camera.
That is crazy.
The delay is huge. Wow, that's wildly huge.
I'm here
I mean,
am I like.
according to
losing
this,
it?
we're still not even connected to Facebook. So
Restream's having issues. Does it
that
need
was
an
a
update?
good. That was a good 5 minutes ago. There's no updating it. It's straight off the website. You connect right into the web.
Yeah. Weird.
That is weird.
Again, timeline.
But I mean, if we got a delay here on this view, the delay into Facebook is probably another 2 minutes past that.
That's why we're getting comments like lags like that.
Well, on our viewer side, they won't notice the lag. They'll just think they're watching live. But then when they're commenting and we're delayed, they'll see that.
Yeah.
All right.
Interesting. Get it together, Facebook.
All right.
We ain't got time for this.
Or Restream. It could be either one of them. But
whoever you are.
I suspect it's Facebook. My bet is we're not lagged that much on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have to take a quick break here on the Joshua Tree Stream. Get ready for Coach Bob and 3 Men and a Lady. It's all coming up next right here on BMR.
Let me see. You're listening to the Joshua Tree Stream. Let's go. On Florida's favorite radio station, Big Mama Radio.
Need reliable delivery? First Class Delivery Service is here for you. With a trusted professional team, we provide on-time, ethical delivery with the same driver every time. Call us at 239-785-7606. Fully insured and always going the extra mile. We handle the driving so you can focus on what matters. For delivery, you can count on call 239-785-7606. Let First Class Delivery simplify your life by picking up the things you don't have time for. First Class Delivery Service, your trusted partner on the road.
Hey there, Fort Myers. This is Jamie, the general manager at Dixie Buick GMC, and I've got a secret to share. The best kept secret in town. We've been proudly owned by the same family for a whopping 90 years. Dixie Buick GMC. That's right, 90 years of commitment to our community. And here's the kicker. Absolutely no dealer fees or market adjustment fees. We believe in transparency and giving you the best deal possible. Now, here's an exclusive deal just for our Big Mama Radio listeners. Mention that you heard it on BMR and you'll get $1,000 off your purchase. Yes, you heard it right, $1,000. Dixie Buick GMC. Find us conveniently located on US 41 in Fort Myers. Visit our website at DixieBG.com to check out our extensive inventory or swing by for a test drive. Dixie Buick GMC. And if you want to chat with someone who knows their stuff, give us a call at 239 239-330-9918. Dixie Buick GMC. Don't miss out on the Dixie Buick GMC experience, where tradition meets top-notch service. Dixie Buick GMC, family-owned, fee-free, and fantastic. See you soon, Fort Myers.
Are you tired of endless waits at the auto shop? Frustrated with vague diagnosis and lengthy repair times? Look no further than Leading Edge Auto Care. At Leading Edge Auto Care, we're not just another repair shop. We're a family-owned and operated business, serving Cape Coral since 2009 with trust, expertise, and commitment to getting you back on the road faster. With our 9,000 square foot facility equipped with 7 lifts and cutting-edge diagnostic equipment, we're ready to handle any issue. Minor tune-up, major overhaul, we've got you covered. Our ASE certified technicians use the latest technology to quickly pinpoint solutions, saving you valuable time and money. We only use top quality replacement parts, ensuring your manufacturer's warranty remains intact. Leading Edge Auto Care, where cutting edge technology meets real world experience. Call us today at 239-242-2277. That's 239-242-CARS. Let us get you back on the road faster than ever. Check them out at leadingedgeautocare.com. Leading Edge Auto Care. Trust, experience, and efficiency, all under one hood.
Need a dock or a seawall? Call 844-WB-BUILT or online at WBDocks.com. I'm Jimmy Williamson with WB Williamson Brothers. WB represents the fourth generation of a tradition that began with our grandfather in 1967. It's a tradition of building the strongest seawalls and docks in the industry. So strong that our seawalls come with a lifetime warranty. A lifetime warranty. For the strongest seawalls and docks money can buy, call WB Williamson Brothers at 844-WB-BUILT or online at WBDocks.com.
Now, playing big hit. Big Mama Radio. Broadcasting live inside the WB Williamson Brothers studios.
Go insane, go insane.
Your favorite radio station. Big Mama Radio.